All right, let's get this video started here. We're going to talk about 5 of the best high-yield saving accounts for 2026, okay? If you're new to this channel, dude, this is a rough draft finance here. We kind of rough draft everything like this, and then you end up getting some information. I don't know, dude. It's just a way to differentiate ourselves from the world of AI that is taking over everything. You know, maybe this is more organic. Maybe you like a real person actually kind of going over things for once, right? So, yeah, what we're going to be talking about is 5 high-yield saving accounts for late 2025, 2026, ones that are still, of the time me making this video, kind of killing it with the high yield touches, okay? So, yeah, if your money's sitting in a savings account, first and foremost, the basics, right? Let's go over some basics right here. If your money is sitting in a basic saving account like Chase, Wells Fargo, you're losing money, okay? The national average interest rate, I think, is like 0.39%. That means on $10,000, you're making about $39 a year. Yeah, that's you want to get out of the basics, dude. You want to get out of the basics, okay? So your APY does not need to be that low, man. I can't tell you how many people I talk to. They're like, yeah, I get like $30 a year off like money that I have in there, and it's a good lump sum of money. But you could be getting 5% APY, and yeah, that's over $500 a year for doing nothing, just for having like the $10,000 in your bank. You see the difference there? $39 to $500 just for having your money. I think we all know what we're going to choose, right? So imagine if you're rolling in some bigger money, okay? That's what I'm saying. It gets kind of good. So let's kind of break down here and talk about why number 1 is going to be Varo Bank, okay? Varo Bank. Now, Varo Bank is going to be the first one on the list that we talk about. This is a 5% APY, okay? But there is a catch to this one. You need $1,000 in monthly direct deposits. So that is kind of the problem there, right? Okay, so that's the kind of the little thing there. Okay, some of these are going to have some requirements, but we're also going to list some that doesn't have any requirements, okay? Number 2, we're going to go to P Bank, okay? So, yep, Pi Bank right here. This is going to be this one. All right, so this is a 4.60% APY, and unlike Varo, there's no minimal balance or direct deposit requirement, so 4.6 is still kind of crazy, not going to lie to you. So, yeah, considering it has no requirements and stuff like that. Number 3, we're going to go down to Newton Bank, okay? Newton Bank on the third one there, okay? Newton Bank, okay? Newton Bank, this is a winner at 4.35% because there's no fees, no minimums, just a solid rate, okay? That's why that one is kind of nice, okay? That's why that one's nice, okay? So, there is a couple others, though, as well that I don't think, yeah, I might add some on the list that's not even on the list or review some because I know a lot of people might be stuck in like 2023, 2022, something like that, and some of the banks that was once given high AP, it's not the same. So let's talk about also Open Bank. Let's talk about Open Bank. So Open Bank here. Okay, I don't know why I got to spell bank. You know it's a bank, but Open Bank, well, because that's their name. I just call them Open. But Open Bank is a $500 minimum opening deposit. No monthly fees at a 4.2%. 4.20% right here, okay? Not bad, not bad, right? Now, you're thinking, like, we got a 5 here. What was Pi? It was a 4.6, okay? Open is a 4.2. Newtek is a 4.3, give or take. And then you might be like, okay, what is another one? Adify. Okay, this one right here is going to be another 5, okay? Another 5%, okay? It's a church-based credit union, requires statement of faith. Okay, so I don't really know much about this one, but it still is the second in the most, top of the line, right? So now a lot of banks, a lot of times they introduce high APYs, over time that's going to change potentially, especially with everything and the varying factor. However, I know a lot of people at one point was really big on Ally. Ally was one of the best banks. Ally is like more of a known bank that you can really hold trust in at a good level. This is usually a really good one, okay? This is usually a really good one. The only problem is a 3.3 right now. Ally is like a 3.3 last time I checked. So Ally is still good, but if you want... Oh, why did I just scroll up on my page like that, dude? Oh, my God, dude. All right, sorry about that. So, yeah, Ally is through a 3.3, and it used to be like a 4, nearing like a 5 as well, but obviously they've changed that over time, but they have more reputation, so they can be really useful, like if you need pretty much anything to rely on like a good all-around bank. So, you know, if you got to get like some house stuff going or, you know, anything like that, Ally is really reliable, 100% reliable. So, yeah, if you don't mind the 3.3, Ally is good, but I know a lot of people might be like, I need to make sure I'm optimizing at the highest rate going into 2026. That's why I recommend researching these. If you guys would like me to go more in detail about any of these banks, talk about my experiences with these banks, and if I even use them, you can let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help. I'm here to provide with no fluff and overall take you guys to the most elevated level of finance in this new age of AI and everything that's kind of happening, and actually just be a person, you know? I think that's the most important thing here. So, yeah, love you guys. We'll see you guys.